As I go through my collection, because I've been doing some collection videos, I pop on here and talk on the camera just so I can get my thoughts together so I can progress in this journey, I guess. But as I go through these collection videos and I start going over in my brain of what bags that I own that work good for me, bags I should get rid of, and things like that, because I don't want to have a massive collection. I don't consider myself to be a collector of handbags, but I do love them a lot. And I don't know how I got into this rabbit hole and why I'm still here, but I love handbags a lot. One of my favorite accessories, some of the best part of my day when I'm having a bad day is having a good handbag to go in and out of. So as I go through this journey, I'm kind of learning things about myself, and it's the beginning of a new year and I'm really taking stock of my collection. In this video, I want to show you guys some of my least worn bags. Nothing's wrong with these bags, but these are some of my least worn bags, but they're also styles that I can't seem to part with. These are bags that I love, but they're kind of more often than my other bags, like my most worn and my most practical, but I love them so much that I can't seem to get rid of them. And the idea of getting rid of them either bothers me or the idea doesn't pop up in my head at all. So the first bag I'm gonna show you, I can't seem to get rid of this bag. I don't even think or consider getting rid of this bag. It's not on the chopping block. It doesn't cross my mind. I have no desire to get rid of this bag, even though I haven't worn it since the first 2 weeks that I stayed in the bag when I first got it. When I first moved to Texas, this was the very first bag that I had sent to my house. This is the dark lime, which you know, my favorite color that Coach has come out with. I'm a green handbag girl. I can have hella green bags and I'll be perfectly content. Dark lime borough bowling bag. I call this bag my Kermit the Frog bag because it has the shape of Kermit's head, the color of Kermit's body. This is my Kermit the Frog. I love this bag. I feel like dark lime goes with everything. I'm wearing a chocolate, like cocoa brown type of shirt right now. I feel like it goes with this. This is like perfect color neutral, or perfect pop of color for a neutral outfit. I'm wearing cream sweats, brown shirt, and if I put this on, it'll go. It'll look completely just effortless. I love it. I wear this bag crossbody. The strap is on the inside because I haven't worn it in a while, so it is stuffed and the strap is on the inside. I do wear a charm or whatever on here every once in a while, usually my flower charm, but that doesn't matter. This is a bag that I haven't worn since those 2 weeks that I stayed in it when I first got to Texas. First bag I got last summer when I got here in like the end of July, I believe, or was it the end of June? End of June. Had this sent to the apartment before we moved in, and it was the first piece of mail to arrive to me. Got it on sale and I love it. I love the color, I love the style, I love the shape. I have no complaints. Like, it's too empty, yeah. It might wobble on the crossbody strap when you're getting in and out of the car or whatever. It might wobble, so if this isn't closed, things might topple out. But I don't have that problem when it's full because this bag is kind of a medium kind of bag. So the majority of like SLG, sunglasses, things like that, it fills it up. So I don't have to worry about that toppling kind of thing that goes on unless it's like fairly empty and the weight changes, the weight distributions. But I haven't worn it since last summer. But it doesn't cross my mind as, oh, I need to sell it. I'm not wearing it. It's collecting dust. I love this bag. I love seeing it. I love having it in my collection. So there are a few bags that you'll see here that do feel like collector's items because I don't reach for them, or I reach for them not every day. Like, it has to be a certain kind of occasion. Like, my number one favorite bag in my collection is sitting right here. So I'm going to show you that. Favorite bag in my entire collection is my Dooney and Bourke messenger bag. I don't show this bag that often on my channel. I don't wear it that often because it's a little bit more sensitive to water. So I have to wear it on really dry, sunny days. Because even though I live in Texas and the weather is amazing here, it does rain all year. So like in the summertime, we'll get showers and thunderstorms, things like that. So I can't just say it's my summer bag, especially now here in Texas, because it does rain year round here. I'm grateful for it because, listen, I'm from California. It's dry in California. We have fires. I ran away. I packed my car when it was covered in ashes and drove to Dallas. Okay, so I'm thankful for the rain more than I used to when I was born and raised out there. So I do appreciate the rain, but when it comes to like bag, This particular bag is my favorite bag. I love the way it looks. Brown tee, wide leg sweats. The detail of this is what makes it my favorite bag, but it's my least favorite bag. Am I saying this? Blasphemy. This is my favorite bag that I own, period, of all brands, of all styles. I love this bag. I'm glad I have one because I haven't been able to find this since I bought it from Dooney. $150 for the best leather ever, gold-plated hardware. I love the strapping. You guys know, when I talk about this bag, I say the same thing. Every time I bring it on my channel, I say the same thing. It's my favorite bag in my collection, very comfortable, but I don't wear it as often because I wore it to the first day I got it, and I still have like freckling from where it got sprayed with water in the theater. It was the 4D experience, and a vampire was tearing somebody apart, so the blood splatter. It freckled this with the water. It never came out. So this one is a little bit more sensitive to water than my other Dooney bags. So I have to be careful. If it's raining, if it's foggy, if it's misty, I don't want this to just become so discolored or anything that I start to not like it, because I don't think I can find this bag anymore. I don't think it's ever gonna come back, honestly. So I don't think I can just say, oh, I'll just buy another one. I don't think I have it like that with this one. I think this was a lucky purchase. I don't think I'll ever come back in the Florentine leather. They have it all the time in like the pebbled leather, but this natural Florentine, I haven't seen them sell it ever since I bought it, and it sold out really quickly that time. So I feel like I have to really take care of this bag because this is my last chance. So even though this is like one of my least worn bags because of those reasons, the sensitivity to water, even those zippers, like with just like the belt strap across it. So water can go in there, you know what I mean? So I feel like I do have to take a lot of care of this bag because this is the only one that was ever gonna come into my life. I ran into this one time when I was still living in Seattle. We went to one of the military bases and I saw this on the floor and I almost bought it just so I can have a backup. That's how much I love this bag. It means so much to me. I love this bag with all my heart. And I don't say that about material things that much, but this is like my favorite bag in my collection. I love it so much. And I just feel like I need to baby it. I don't baby a lot of my things, but this is one of the bags that I feel like I can't wear as often or every single day because I don't want it to wear down and I don't want to get damaged. So this is my favorite bag. It is like least worn because of those reasons. Next, I'm going to show another Dooney and Bourke bag. Show this in one of my other videos. I haven't worn it since last spring. I think I got it last spring, but I don't consider this bag, this is the twist strap hobo. I don't consider this bag to be the most stylish, I guess, bag that I own. I love the straps. Dooney has really great straps. It's very comfortable. This is what it looks like on. This is one of my most practical mom bags that I owned when I had to carry more for my son and things like that. A year ago, it's funny how fast they grow. I had to carry more and be out for longer periods of time, being in Vegas, being out and about. It's sunny, it's events. This was like one of the best bags that I could wear because this went in my YSL Nikki bag because I could fit so much. It's light, even though it is Florentine leather. And because of those things, I haven't been able to get rid of it. This is one of the bags that usually people are like, oh, I don't need it because you're not wearing it. But for some reason, I haven't been able to get rid of this bag. I love it. And I can't exactly point out why I love it because I don't consider it to be the most stylish bag that I own, but it is the most practical. I love the straps. I considered getting a second one in the natural color of the twist strap hobo, but I have to cool it with the duplicates. I talk myself out of duplicates quite a bit because there's so much that's coming out, so I like having unique things in my collection. So I haven't pulled the trigger on it, but sometimes I think I'll wear it more if I got it in the natural color, but I don't want to be too redundant because I do have the YSL Nikki, which I don't wear often, and I have my Messenger, which competes with the Nikki. So I wear the Messenger more than my Nikki bag, believe it or not. Speaking of the Nikki bag, she's also on this list. I can't seem to get rid of her. Some tell me I should just go ahead and sell it because I'll get a lot back. Like I'll sell it to Fashion File or something like that. It'll be easy process or whatever. I don't know why I just can't let it go. It's hard to let things go when you know that you love it and you know that it's good. And I also don't want to drop the cash on it. But this is another bag that has been sitting in my collection for a while. I wore it, I sung its praises, I loved it. I felt like this could be like the only bag that I own and I could be good. And this probably is true, but I followed up by buying my messenger bag a couple of months after I got this, and this took over. And I love that. And I love the Florentine leather. So they started to compete with each other, and this kind of got lost in the sauce for some reason. I don't know what it is, why I haven't worn it, because they are competing bags. They both have like brass, goldish hardware. This one is gold plated hardware. Back pocket. This is square. This is more Northwest, I would say, which is weird. I don't like Northwest bags, but this one is an exception. It's my favorite bag ever. But yeah, I don't know why I haven't worn it. I don't know what it is that's keeping me from wearing this, because every time I whip it out to sell it, like take pictures and stuff, I'm like, no, I'm not selling this bag. This is another bag that I don't wear. I haven't worn. It's coming up on a year since the last time I worn it. I think it's been maybe 9 months since I last worn this bag. And yeah, I just have not been able to get rid of it. I can't bring myself to sell it off. I can't. I feel like I'm going to regret it. There are some things that I feel like I could jump the gun and get rid of it, and then I'll be like, even though I know I probably still wouldn't wear it. And I feel like the Nikki bag is one of those bags that I'll miss, even though I knew I'm not getting, how do you say it, my cost per wear at all. Another bag is a recent purchase. I fell in love with this bag immediately. Probably, it has a chain on it right now, so probably without the chain. So this bag I got from Coach Outlet. It has this chain on there. I probably will wear it without the chain, but I left it on. I left the chain on there when I was trying to figure out if I wanted it with the chain. But the floral collection that Coach dropped last spring, I bought all of those accessories in the fall. I'm using the accessories right now. They're in my quince bag. I think I showed you my setup for the quince bag in a previous video. I'm still in the bag to this day. But this bag, I tried my accessories in it, but I didn't wear the bag. This bag hasn't left the house yet. It hasn't left the house. I haven't worn it yet, and I've had it for 4 months. I think I got it when it first dropped, and I fell in love with it. I'm not sure why I haven't worn it. I know when I loaded it up with my stuff, I felt like it was a little too heavy for me, which is saying a lot because I love the Florentine satchel by Dooney and Bourke, and everybody complains about that bag being heavy. This bag felt heavy with only a little bit of stuff in there. So I think I got discouraged because I knew I was gonna have my toddler. And this bag has a leather strap that's relatively thin. So the Dooney bag, I have it with a guitar strap, so that evens the weight more. This one, I don't know if I can find a guitar strap that evens the weight more that'll also look good with the style, but I haven't worn it. And I know it's not the print because I bought it for the print, so I'm not sure exactly why I haven't worn it. I just kind of left it up there like it was a display piece or whatever. I just haven't worn the bag, and I'm like, should I get rid of it? What do you guys think? Because it feels like such a Dory bag. Like, I feel like when you see this somewhere, you'll probably think of me if you know me. I don't understand why I haven't worn it. And when I think about selling it on, I can't because it just feels so much like me. It's like I have an attachment to it even though I haven't worn it yet. So we'll see. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. I don't know if they sell this bag anymore, but I do really like it. I like the style. I like that it's a satchel style. I like the handles. Handles are very comfortable. It's spacious. I just remember getting really discouraged when I felt how heavy it was with just my SLGs. I didn't have a water bottle in there yet. I didn't even have my phone in there yet. I just had my wallet and my keys in like a wristlet. And it felt really heavy crossbody. I was like, I can't do this when I'm out with the toddler. Like, it just felt heavy crossbody. I just couldn't. So yeah, of the Dooney and Bourke satchel. This is another purchase. This is my second Dooney and Bourke satchel, and I got it in the denim color. I love this color. It goes with everything, and it gives it a different look. Like I'm wearing tan neutral. I could wear this bag and it'll pop just like I said with the Kermit bag. I like the way this color looks with a lot of the outfits I tried it on with. I think the reason why I haven't worn this out yet is because one, my natural color one is already worn in and broken in. This is still kind of stiff because it's brand new. That one goes with everything. I already have a strap for that, a thicker strap. I don't have a thicker strap for this, and I don't feel like taking that one off of the natural one to put on this one. I don't think it goes. I feel like I need like a black one or a blue one or something like that. So I'm still on a hunt for the strap to see how they'll play out if I'll wear it more or not. But I just haven't worn this bag yet, even though I love it. I love looking at it. I try it on with different outfits and I'm like, man, that actually goes. I haven't worn it. I don't want to get rid of it though. But yeah, it's only been a couple of months. I shouldn't rush myself with certain bags, but also I'm like, why am I keeping these bags? I know it's only a few that I don't wear or that I only wear like during certain weather conditions, but sometimes I feel like, dude, are you becoming a pack rat of sorts? I don't know, but I love them. So I feel like if I love it, I should keep it. The last bag I have to show, I think I showed in my last video, probably not posted yet. This is the Pillow Tabby 26 Deep Berry. I have it on my shoulder setting with strap extender. I haven't worn this bag since I first moved to Texas. And I look at this bag, I know I don't wear it, and the idea of selling this bag does not cross my mind ever. I feel like if I sell this bag, I'll never be able to find it again. And if I do, it won't be in as great condition as this because I got it brand new. On sale, mind you, but it was brand new, like not pre-loved, stuff, tags, all of that. I'll have to buy it pre-loved and it might have some scratches or some dings or whatever. I have a very special love for this particular bag. I can't quite put my finger on it. I love it when I wear it. I love looking at it. I love owning it. I just don't wear it as often as you would think for somebody who loves the bag as much as they do. I do not reach for this bag often, and when I do, I don't stay in it very long. It is practical. I don't know what to attribute it to, why I don't wear it, but I love it. It fits more, in my opinion, because I did own the Quilted Tabby, it fits more because it has this plush pillow kind of makeup to it. So it like extends more, you know what I mean? The Quilted Tabby is more structured. There's not a whole lot of give. This one has a little bit more give, so I feel like I could fit more in there. But I just don't wear it as often. But I look forward to wearing it. I love looking at it. I think it's a very fun bag. It's very unexpected, the way this bag was designed with the puff and everything like that. I wear this bag crossbody. I have it on the shoulder setting because I prepped it. The last time I wore it, last summer, the last time I wore this bag, I was like, okay, now I'm going to wear it on my shoulder. I haven't picked it up since. I was wearing a crossbody that time. I haven't picked this bag up since, but I love it. I pick it up and I smush it. I love it. I try it on, you know, play dress up in my room sometime when I have free time, but I haven't worn it out. I don't know what it is, why I haven't sold it. It's just collecting dust. It's been almost a year. Sometimes I wish I had like a back pocket, but I don't think that has anything to do with why I haven't been reaching for it. There's just certain things that we gravitate to, right? But I love this bag. I look at all these bags that I've showed you guys so far, and there has been nothing in my mind during this conversation that made me say, you need to just go ahead and let it go. Hell no. Like, I love all of these bags. I'll wear them eventually. And if I do sell them, you guys will get an update. But those are like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are 7 bags that haven't seen the light of day in almost a year. But I love them so much I cannot let them go. So let me know if you guys are collectors, so you're okay with not wearing bags. It's just there for a collection. Let me know if you're that kind of person. But if you're like me, let me know as well. Like, I like to buy things that I wear. I don't like to have things sitting around for too long. But there are things, like I have dresses that I haven't worn because I spent the last couple years of my life breastfeeding, so they're just not practical for that sense. But for the most part, I like to have things that I wear, especially when it comes to like things. So I am kind of surprised that I have this many bags sitting in my collection that haven't seen the light of day, probably since I bought them, or, you know. Yeah. Talk to you soon, and let me know how you guys run your collection. I will see you later. Bye.